damn, man, nice.
It's just the way
There's a lot of ballads on this album, man.
I find myself to be so pitiful and vulnerable, and I lay my head upon an empty heartbeat. I'm alone, I'm miserable. It's just the way that it is, and it's hopeless now. I'll never leave the prison inside my head. No one will ever understand the way it feels to shut out the emotion that drives me.
Yo, I love that voice, man. I want to go back and experience that again, man. That was beautiful, like, as an opening, man. Like, he went from his like normal sing, then he like when he went into more power, he basically used part of his false chord to push that kind of darker tone to his voice without actually going into a growl. Like, you could hear the switch, man. You could hear where it jumps. That jump is him switching kind of where he is. So instead of singing like more openly, he adds more false chord like right here into it. And it allows that to take over a little bit in order to make that darkness come through even more. The opening was sick though. That switch was everything.
It's just the way it is. How did I find myself to be so pitiful and vulnerable?
Yeah, you have to be fair. You've been here basically every strip. Which I appreciate.
Just the way that it is, and it's hopeless now. I'll never leave the prison inside my head. No one will ever understand the way it feels to shut out the emotion that
I love that switch, man. That's so fucking cool, man. Alright, man. Take your time.
that I hear? Is that the touch that I had once feared? Is that the way that you look now? Is this what we are?
It does indeed.
Cynical me, beckoning for company. An illusion that I dream of in a nightmare. What do I care? If you're here and there's nothing left inside of your hollow shell, I'm still alone. I'm still miserable.
His words like piercing, man. Like his cleans are piercing. You know what I mean? Like his growls are powerful, but when he goes clean, it's just so different. It's like a different person almost. Yeah, exactly. No, definitely not.
Forget my voice, forget my eyes. My heart is content now to betray my insides.
Yo, man, that build is fucking awesome, man. Gotta say. The whole song is basically gone, man. Like, that whole build was worth just waiting for, I would say. But still, it's just the way it is. It's how did I find myself to be so pitiful and vulnerable? And I lay my head upon an empty heartbeat. I'm alone and I'm miserable. I'm guessing from that, man, like he must have found his parents dead. Like, laid upon their chest, no longer beating. It's just the way that it is, and it's hopeless now. I'll never leave the prison inside my head. No one will ever understand the way it feels to shut out the emotion that drives me back to you. Like, the emotion that drives me back to his parents and wanting to have, like, be able to torture them, to hug them, to do everything like that. To be normal in a sense, like, he's just trapped completely in his head, just. He feels so alone, so trapped whichever fucking way, man. Is that your voice that I hear? Is that the touch that I had once feared? Is that the way you look now? Is this what we are? A cynical old me beckoning for company. An illusion that I dream of in a nightmare. What do I care? If you're here, and there's nothing left inside of your hollow shell, I'm still alone. I'm still miserable. Is there hope somewhere in the case of flesh we call our home? Like, that's the body, right? I don't feel it, mother. Father, please go back to sleep. I can't bear to see you barely alive. We are all alone. We are all miserable. So, like, he doesn't feel it anymore. Like they're still alive here. I'm guessing this is where they're just about to die. Or where he feels the heart's not beating. Maybe he's even the killer. You never know. Maybe he accidentally killed them or something like that. I don't think so. But he's kind of reminiscing. This is really like a whichever way. Like, he's in an illusion in his own dream. This is like a nightmare that he's seeing. Basically, where he's seeing his old home with his parents that are alive, like wanting them, like seeing them, but still not being able to bear seeing them barely alive. You know, they're on their last breath. You know, it's like seeing their final moments over and over and over again within the confines of his own head. That's kind of the way this is going. And then, yeah, forget my voice, forget my eyes. My heart is content now to betray my insides. Like, you know, to betray how he feels on the inside. And yeah, man, powerful. Really powerful.
It's just the way that it is, and it's hopeless now. I'll never
Go for it, man.
leave the prison inside my head.
Ouch, man.
No
Rip.
one will ever understand the way it feels to shut out the emotion that drives me back to you.
Powerful fucking song, man. The whole album's amazing, man. Now, I guess I know why they call the album Kin, right? Because it's literally about family. In a sense, and obviously about the darkness that brings with it, and everything else, but still. We'll talk about that at the end, I would say. And yeah, we just got the end. So it's just the way that it is, and it's hopeless now. I'll never leave the present inside my head. No one will ever understand the way it feels. To shut out the emotion that drives me back to you. The Batchy was going back towards his darkness, towards his, the way he suffers, man, towards, like, his amount of suffering, towards the prison in his head, towards all of that. Because he understands why, but he just can't physically get over it. It's just something he can't quite get over. Which is sad at the end of the day, but it's just how it is. Sometimes you go through shit and you just can't get past it. And no matter how much you do, no matter how much you try, it's just never, ever, ever gonna happen. But yeah. We got like 2 songs left because the next one's an instrumental. So
No one will ever understand the way it